Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing 10 ways to look and feel amazing in 2023. So I gathered up 10 things that I'm prioritizing this year and focusing on so that way I can look and feel amazing from the inside and out as well. So I have different things I'm going to share today from beauty, fashion, health, and I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully it encourages and inspires you guys, gives you some ideas, some goals for this year. So the first thing I'm prioritizing this year, and I really think honestly all women should do this, is using less heat in your hair. So I shared a heatless curling tutorial like last summer. It's been a while, and I still do the heatless curling method, and using heat in your hair dries it out so much. And I get so many sweet comments and messages of you guys telling me like my hair looks so shiny, so full, so healthy, and I really do think it's because I don't use heat. Because aside from using heat, I don't use really any other products aside from like shampoo and conditioner. As far as applying like my whole head with like anything specific, I don't really do that, and especially I don't put any shine or oil before I film a video as well. So what you guys see is literally just shampoo and conditioner. I do the heatless curling method, so I take my robe belt and then I wrap my hair in it, and the way I wrap my hair is away from my face, and then I spray it with some water. And also my hair is very fine and fragile, and it curls really easily because it's fine. So for me, I only need to keep it in there for 2 hours for my hair to look like this, which is crazy. Tip number 2 is something I did last summer and I'm continuing to do this year, which is not plucking my eyebrows. For many years, it's been such a struggle finding a good eyebrow product, trying to fill in my eyebrows really well, shape them nicely, and I would pluck them thinking I'm getting like a good shape, and it's only just been such a struggle for me. So I then just was like, you know what? I'm not tweezing, plucking my eyebrows for at least like 3 to 4 months, and it's been over, I think, like 7 months now. I have not plucked them at all, not even like the stray baby hairs or anything, and I have never loved my eyebrows more than I do now, and I really do think it's because I stopped plucking them. They filled in, they look amazing, and it's so much easier to fill in my brows now. I still use a brow gel and just use it just so I can just fill in just a little bit. And here's a clip with my eyebrows, with no product in it, and I feel like they look so good as is, and they never looked like this before when I was plucking them. Number 3, I feel like it's going to be challenging for a lot of women to do, but it is less bleaching services on your hair. And this is something I briefly mentioned in a video before, but I got my hair serviced, like bleached, colored last spring. So in April, it absolutely killed my hair. My hair is this short because I had to cut off this much of it because of just how much the bleaching service damaged it. Now, I'm not saying that like this is going to happen to everybody. First of all, my hair is very fragile, and I think it was overly processed, unfortunately. And I know there's, so many different hairstylists that do so many different techniques and methods, and I'm not saying this is like, a terrible thing to do, which, I mean, it is damaging your hair. Let's be real. The bleaching services do damage your hair, but it obviously, the result of it varies from person to person. For me, it like killed my hair. So this year I am not bleaching my hair. I'm not going in for toners or anything. I'm just gonna let it grow, snip off the dead ends if I need to, use less heat, and just do less things to it. Quick little break. I'm having my afternoon coffee. My kiddos are sleeping, and this is just like, I feel like this is just my me time. I get to talk to you guys, film videos, drink my coffee, and quiet, which is so nice. Okay, so moving on. The next thing I'm prioritizing for 2023 is making sure I take all my vitamins, and especially a pro, and postbiotics. So this video is in collaboration with Ritual, so thank you for sponsoring this video. I take the Essential for Women 18 Plus. They also have a pre and postnatal, and I love this because it's really easy to take. It has a really nice minty flavor to it. High quality and third-party tested, as well as their ingredients are traceable. This is also a delayed release capsule design, so meaning this dissolves later in the small intestine inside, which is the ideal place to absorb nutrients. And these are also very gentle on the stomach, so you can take it with or without food. And then this is new in my routine. So this is the Ritual SYNBIOTIC. So this is a pro, and postbiotic. The prebiotics, they help support the growth and activity of beneficial bacteria living in the gut. The probiotics are included to relieve bloating and gas you may have during the day. And then the postbiotic provides fuel to the cells that make up the gut lining and supports gut barrier function. The SYNBIOTIC as well has the delayed release capsule, which this is designed to reach the colon, and this is an ideal place for probiotics to survive and grow. So Ritual did offer me, you guys, a code. So for your first month, you'll save 20%, and the code is elanakinda 20. You just apply that to checkout, and then you'll get 20% off your first month of Ritual. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my coffee because it just feels so cozy right now. So the fifth thing that I'm prioritizing this year is reaching my 10K steps goal for the day. So for me, I did this a lot last year. I tried to prioritize walking 10,000 steps each day, and this is just makes me feel so good from the inside and out. I feel like, you know, if I have that amount, I actually sleep so much better at night. I mean, I don't have really any sleep issues, but my quality of sleep is so much better when I am active during the day. So doing those 10,000 steps in addition to my workouts, or on my rest days, I do that as well. I go for a nice walk. Really helps with my quality of sleep, my energy for the day as well. And it's just so beneficial for me. And I know a lot of people have this goal, and it can be a little bit tricky sometimes, especially if you like work at an office job. That's actually was my case years ago before I had children and became a stay-at-home mom. I worked an office job 5 days a week, 8 to 5. Most of the time I was sitting, which was such a bummer. My lifestyle was just so different than what it is now. But one thing I did to make sure when I did work an office job and I sat most of the time, on my lunch breaks, I went on a walk. Anyways, that's how I made it work into my schedule at the time. Now, reaching 10,000 steps with 2 toddlers is absolutely no problem. Most of the time, I actually get to 15,000 steps per day because my kids and I are just so active during the day. Sixth thing I'm prioritizing this year is being very consistent with my workouts, 5 to 6 days a week, 30 minutes a day. Now, I do think this is so important, and the key to this tip is doing workouts that you love. This is what's going to make you consistent every single day, all year, and years to come. I do get questions often asking what my personal workout routine is. I do love doing strength training workouts, so a lot of times I'll use my body weight, or I have dumbbells that I use for extra resistance. So I really love just using heavier weights when I can, when I feel like it. This one has been such a game changer for me. I recently upgraded my weights, went a little bit heavier, and man, what a difference in my energy. And like, I feel so strong lately, and I feel like I can show up for my kids healthy, energized, strong, and I love that. And I also love doing Pilates. Those have been my 2 go-to lately, is strength training, Pilates. I love those 2. So that's what I really like doing. Could be totally different for you, but the key to this is making sure you do workouts that you love. That's what's going to be sustainable for the rest of your life. Okay, last health related thing, then we're going to go into 3 fashion things, and it is bone broth. To me, bone broth is like drinking my coffee during the day. I can't skip a day. This is high in protein, low in calories, and I really try to prioritize eating protein during the day and getting a sufficient amount in. And I love bone broth because it is low calorie for the amount of protein it has, which is amazing. I also noticed that with the bone broth, my nails have been really strong. I haven't noticed any effects on hair, but it is like a form of collagen. So you can either just take the powdered collagen, liquid collagen, or, you know, bone broth. But for me, I did take like the Vital Proteins collagen. It was really hard for me to stay consistent with that. I did not like taking it. It did not taste very good to me, sadly. I do think it worked. I think it did wonders for me, but it was hard for me to be consistent with it. So bone broth for me is a really good alternative, and I can easily make it myself. I can easily buy it at the grocery store. Just wanted to share that because it's been so nice for me lately and it tastes so good and it's something that's easy for me to drink and keep consistent with. The 8th thing I'm prioritizing this year is making sure I get dressed up at home every day, even if I don't feel like wearing jeans or a shirt, like a t-shirt. I want to make sure I'm just at least ready for the day. And for me, that's at least getting like cute and comfy loungewear. So specifically what I recommend to work from home or stay-at-home mom, a great way to look and feel great is wearing comfy loungewear, but I think what makes it look even more put together is when you get your loungewear in sets and go monochrome. So I usually like going black or gray, something that's cute and comfy, and try that monochromatic style because that will just make you feel a little bit more put together. The 9th thing I'm prioritizing this year, so any clothing I want to buy, considering purchasing, I want to buy clothing that really honors and flatters my body type. And for that, I've had to figure out what my body type is, what flatters and honors it and accentuates it. And one thing I learned that really accentuates my body type is ultra high waistline jeans, bottoms. I love this on myself. I feel like it really just accentuates and highlights my curves so well, and as well as like slim skinny jeans I feel like really honor my body type as well. Anyways, I know everybody has different body shapes, sizes, so a way to really feel amazing in 2023 is, if you're going to buy clothing, pick pieces that honor and flatter your body type really well. And the last and final thing I'm prioritizing this year, which I feel like I already have a lot of really good pieces and sets, is buying high quality denim. So after having different jeans for many years, I've had jeans that were like $15 all the way to like $200 jeans. To me, splurging on a pair of jeans is something that makes me feel my absolute best. And this, you don't necessarily have to spend so much money because, so for example, I love Girlfriend denim. I rave about them. A Goldie is also fabulous as well. And they do sales. And I actually did a video reviewing all my Goldie and Girlfriend denim jeans. So I'm gonna link that video up here for you guys if you want to get some inspiration. But I know Girlfriend especially runs more sales than a Goldie for their premium designer jeans. So I highly recommend checking into those if you're in the market for jeans, or if you're ready to invest into good quality pairs that will last you forever. I hope this video was encouraging and inspiring. Anything I shared will be linked in the description box down below. Also, big thank you to Ritual for sponsoring this video. Again, my code is elanakinda20, and that will get you 20% off your first month of Ritual. That will be linked in the description box down below for you guys if you're interested. And if you happen to be new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!